welcome to my baking channel. Today, we will be making Glazed Raisin Buttermilk Loaf Cake. I absolutely love the simplicity of this cake. It's packed with a perfect amount of raisins and the buttermilk makes this cake extra tender. The sugar glaze adds just the right amount of sweetness to it. And now, I will show you how easy it is to make this loaf cake, so let's get started. For this recipe, you will be needing the following ingredients. You can also find the exact measurements in the description box. Preheat your oven to 170 degrees Celsius. Grease your loaf pan with a little bit of butter and slightly flour it. In a large mixing bowl, we can now add in the 190 grams of butter. Make sure that your butter is soft. Also add in the 200 grams of sugar and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Mix it all together by using your electric mixer until everything is well combined. The mixture should look like this. Now gradually add in your 2 eggs, one at a time, while beating after each addition, simply like this. The mixture should be creamy like so. Add in your 90 grams of cream cheese and give this another quick mix. In another mixing bowl, add in the 230 grams of all-purpose flour, 1.5 teaspoon of baking powder, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Give this a quick mix using a wooden spoon. Take your 150 grams of raisins and add 1 heaped tablespoon of the flour mixture into your bowl of raisins. Mix this all together until all the raisins are fully coated with the flour. By doing this, the raisins will hold their place in the mixture. This way, the raisins won't sink to the bottom of the cake. Now add the remaining flour mixture into the cream cheese mixture, alternating with 150 milliliters of buttermilk. If you don't have buttermilk, you can make your own substitute by simply adding 1 tablespoon of white vinegar or lemon juice to a liquid measuring cup, adding just enough milk until it measures 1 cup or 250 milliliters. Stir the milk vinegar mixture and let it sit for 5 minutes before using. Very easy, right? So this is how the mixture should look like by now. Finally, we can add the floured raisins into the mixture. Just mix this until everything is well incorporated by using a rubber spatula or a wooden spoon. Before adding the mixture into your loaf pan, I personally like to put a piece of parchment paper in the center of the loaf pan, like this. It makes it easier to lift the baked loaf cake out of the pan later on. After spreading your mixture evenly, we can now place our loaf cake in the oven. Bake this for about 1 hour or until a toothpick inserted in the center of the cake comes out clean. So my loaf cake is done baking. We can now make the sugar glaze. To make the sugar glaze, just add 1 tablespoon of water into your bowl of confectioner sugar and mix this until it becomes smooth. I'm just using a regular spoon. This is the consistency we are looking for. Now we are going to pour the sugar glaze onto our loaf cake and brush it on the cake while it's still warm. Let the loaf cake cool completely for about 2 hours. So my loaf cake has cooled down and I'm now going to slice it just to show you how it looks like from the inside. Wow! Just take a look at this perfect slice. It's very moist and the raisins are well distributed. The sugar glaze gives this loaf cake the perfect finishing touch. This type of cake is ideal for a brunch or an ordinary coffee time with your family and friends. I hope you guys liked my video. Make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching and see you next time!